With these videos, I act on the moment. Like if something just happened to me that sparked up a thought, I usually do it on that. Like I don't sit down and try to think of something to say, because I think when you try to do that, things come out more like an act instead of your thoughts. You know, you're trying to like, oh yeah, I want to say this about that, and this about that, and it doesn't come out uh, like a real thought. You could tell that it's like some acting shit. So I just got like a message, which I get a lot of messages like these all the time and shit. It's just that, you know, I was feeling kind of like in a bad mood, and then this message just happened to come up, and it caught me. When I get messages like these, I get them all the time. Like I ain't gonna front, but I get them like all the time. But the way this person put their words was really like, oh, like some kid, like 16, and he said that my music inspired him to 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 do what he always wanted to do, which was to make music. And I'm like, me? I inspired you to make music? Like out of all the people in the world, like it was me and shit. Like, I get that a lot. People be like, damn, y'all, you made me want to go record because of the way you make music, or you made me want to make songs about this, about that. Like, and then it's their choice of songs that they like. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. Like it's more the conscious records that catches these people, and I'm like, damn, you know, if those records are working, then what I was trying to do this whole time is actually working. Cause it's not really hard to make a girl like a girl record. I mean, you just put it out when girls like it, and it is what it is. But then when you can get people to connect with a conscious record, I think that's really big. It's something that's not really done a lot at all, basically, in the time of music that we're in. It's more of the bullshit, party and bullshit that gets caught now, or the typical girl song, which there's millions of them out right now that, of course, is gonna get played because girls like it. It's a girl song. But when you make a conscious record hit, it's just crazy. It makes people like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me feel like I'm bringing music back in the right light, step by step. Like right now, I'm still is what it is. But if I could make one person start making music off of the conscious records I made, then I know that their music is going in the right direction. And I'm not saying they should be a conscious artist, because I'm not a conscious artist. I'm just an all-around artist. I make records about everything. But if that person got inspired by those certain records that I have that talk about real issues in the world, then that's what it is. Because even on my party and bullshit records, I talk about real shit. Like, I can't make a record and not say anything that's relevant. Like, make a whole fucking record about cars, a whole record about bitches. Like, if I talk about girls, not bitches. If I talk about girls, I gotta say something that's real about it. Something that'll connect with somebody. Something that I've been through that I know will connect with somebody else because they probably went through the same shit. It's hard for me to really sit down and make a record that has absolutely no substance. It's just like, blah, 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 blah. I can't do it and shit. That's why my music, like, inspires so many people. I get it all the time, and it's usually in messages. I hate it. I wish they would leave comments, but when you get a message like that, you don't feel like telling the person, like, can you leave me that as a comment? Because I'm not doing it for people to know about it. That's for me to know. You know, I'm not here to put it out on display like, yeah, nigga, I inspired somebody to make music. I don't give a fuck what people know, what people think they know, or whatever. I do it for me. That I'm the one to read these messages because I'm the one they send it to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell them to put it out in public display for everybody to know. And I would like them to, but most of them, they usually don't. And they usually just contact me directly, text my phone, or send me a message, or whatever they do. They connect me, or even through the other sites that I have. But I do get the message, and when that happens, it's like, wow, it's like I'm going farther than I thought I would. Haven't even made it yet, but I feel like I have. If I started, I would say at least around 30 to 40 people I've made want to make music, and not even just want to start making music, but I gave them a drive. They're like, yo, the way you make music is crazy. You know, I want to start making it like that. Like, I want to speak about the shit you kind of speak about and whatnot. It's all about the influence. And if I started off that many people, who knows? One of them could be bigger than I could ever be. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say that I'm the one and shit? Who's to say that one of them can't be the future president? And they can remember back to the day that they heard a street scholar and what I was saying. Because you could kill me, but you can't kill my ideas, nigga. So maybe they could be something bigger than I could ever be. Maybe they could be, like I said, the next president, the next anything. I don't know. You don't know. That's the beauty about it. It's like, it's something else they stuck in their head when they heard me. Because I said something so real to them and it connected so deep with them that it stuck with them. And that's something you can never take away. Like, for as many people as I've influenced with the shit I've been through and the shit I say, it makes my life worth living. Like, that's what I usually say. I'm like, yeah, I'm really content with the shit that I accomplished so far. Like, I really am. I'm really happy because I know anybody could look. I can't even count how many people heard of me, but a lot of people could look back at my shit and say, this nigga really existed. He wasn't just living. He exists. Or this nigga didn't just exist. He was living. Whatever way you want to put it. Because some people, they say exist as, you know, he was alive and he was really doing something. He wasn't just living this life that they put out for everybody else. Or could say that this nigga didn't just exist, like he was just here. He was actually living his life. Like, whatever way you want to take it. I usually say that I never wanted to exist. I wanted to live. But whatever way you people take it, because you can take it either way. You can see that little saying I say, it could be, those two words could be flipped in a back and forth. I just noticed that after I made the quote. So yeah. But say it the way I say it so you can know it came from me. But yeah. It's like, I already accomplished more than I could ever want to. I would love to hit people on a worldwide scale. But as of right now, I'm pretty content. I could walk around with a smile on my face knowing that somebody's doing something because they heard me tell them to do it. They heard that scholar said this and that this needs to change and it has to change. And even if it's the littlest thing, you never know. Like, one person fucking stands up for another person to fight, for another person to win. JohnStreetSkollaDiary.com.